In his newly released memoir, Anthony Hopkins recalls an unusual working relationship with his co-star Jodie Foster during the filming of The Silence of the Lambs, a relationship defined by near total silence until the final day on set. Hopkins describes how, from the very first table read, he dove into the role of Dr. Hannibal Lecter with full intensity, startling Foster and creating palpable tension. "I wanted to show what I could do, so I was as scary as I could be," he writes, noting the room fell silent when he spoke. Foster, portraying FBI trainee Clarice Starling, later admitted in interviews that she avoided Hopkins for much of the shoot because his presence unsettled her. The production of the 1991 thriller employed director Jonathan Demme's deliberate techniques, including filming Foster looking directly into the camera rather than at Hopkins and placing them physically separated by glass walls, which intensified their on-screen dynamic and also kept the actors apart off-screen. Hopkins confirms that the two hardly spoke or interacted until the very end. On their last day of filming, he recalls, Foster put down her sandwich and said, "I have to confess something, I'd been scared of you." Hopkins replied, "I was scared of you too," and the two shared a hug. This distance, according to both, was not planned as method acting, but emerged organically and was reinforced by the film's structural design. It translated into an extraordinary tension on screen, one that contributed to the film's landmark status. The Silence of the Lambs went on to gross around $272.7 million worldwide and became the only horror film to win the Big Five Academy Awards: Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, Best Actress, and Best Adapted Screenplay. In retrospect, Foster has described the experience as deeply meaningful, while Hopkins describes it as a moment when the devil in me found the role of Lecter. Their uneasy off-screen silence may have helped build one of cinema's most chilling pairings, and one that remains influential decades later. What began as a set of professional strangers evolved, in that final lunch, into mutual respect. Their shared performance and the film's legacy suggest that sometimes distance, not camaraderie, can fuel creative fire.